Good evening, everyone. My name is Kenny Mark Saintville, the Vice President and proud graduate of the class of 2023. For all those who are able, may we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You can sit down now. At this time, I would like to call upon our head administrator, Dr. Michael McCory, for welcomes and introductions. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, relatives, and friends. On behalf of the faculty of Linden McKinley STEM Academy, welcome to the commencement of the class of 2023. Our seniors have invited you here to celebrate with them as they participate in their last high school experience, their graduation. Our students have been looking forward to and deserve our deepest respect during this very important, very dignified ceremony. I know that you will join me as we provide our class of 2023 with a dignified ceremony. We believe that this graduation ceremony culminates and is the crowning point and ultimate recognition for their hard work and academic excellence. We ask you, families and friends, to please observe the following. Please remain seated and do not interfere or step into the aisles during the graduate's processional or recessional. Please refrain from blocking the aisle during the ceremony and presentation of diplomas. We ask you reserve the roped off area for our graduates, distinguished guests, and faculty. Pictures will be taken by a professional photographer as each graduate receives their diploma and will be sent to the graduates via email. Finally, and most importantly, we ask that you join us in listening as each graduate's name is read. It is extremely important that every mother, father, grandparent, aunt, uncle, and invited guests be able to hear their important graduate's name. Thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate our graduates' academic excellence. As a class, you have members going to the finest colleges and universities in institutions such as Central State University, Columbus State Community College, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, Wright State University, The Ohio State University, various branches of the armed forces, and trade schools. I firmly expect you to become leaders of our city, state, and country. I encourage you to continue to grow as a scholar, as a citizen, and as a person. Never be satisfied with less than your very best. No matter what the task, always remember, once a Panther, always a Panther. I congratulate you, your parents, and the faculty of Linden McKinley STEM Academy for all that you have done to stress the very importance of academic excellence. At this time, I wish to introduce our distinguished guests on the stage and all others who are a part of this evening's program. First, Dr. Tina Pierce, board member. Dr. Luther Johnson, area superintendent. Ms. Amy Grover, interim chief talent officer. Mr. Rodney Barrett, senior assistant principal. Mr. Ronald Whitman, 10th and 11th grade assistant principal. Mrs. Crystal Bragg, 9th grade assistant principal. Ms. Vera Babbs, middle school assistant principal. And Mr. Walter Dudley, athletic director. The unstoppable mighty marching Panthers, under the direction of Stephen Ingram, will now play Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and Jay Rosamond Johnson. After we hear from the band, the next voice you will hear will be the senior class secretary and a graduate of the class of 2023, Wakaya Mohamud. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rakia Mohammed, and I currently serve as the class secretary. As a class of 2023 graduate, I am honored to introduce to you to my peers. We will have 3 class speakers. The first of the 3 will be our senior class president, Skylar Davila. Mr. Davila is not only the class president, he's also a drum major in the marching band, Linden legacy student, and a member of a few other school organizations. The second speaker will be Akeem Parnell. Mr. Parnell is also a product of the unstoppable mighty marching band, Panthers. He has served as section leader and is a member of the LMSA baseball team. The last speaker will be Ibrahim Kamara. Ibrahim currently serves as one of the senior class ambassadors. He's also a member of the football and track team. Ibrahim also plays in the City League for wrestling. Give it up for our speakers. Up first, the senior class president, Skylar Davila.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to welcome students, families, and faculty to this momentous occasion. Each and every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who are sitting here today. My name is Skylar Jose Davila. I am the senior class president and the drum major for the unstoppable mighty marching Panthers. Throughout the 4 years of the legacy we've created, we've had many impacts on ourselves. From teachers telling us to get out of the hallways and to go to class, to administrators telling us to get that one Apex class that we could have done 2 quarters ago finished. No matter what kind of student you were, they continue to push us to that finish line. We each have our own favorite faculty, whether it's a coach, security member, teacher, counselor, or principal. They have been our mentors during our high school years. They have taught us so much. They have taught us that we have something to come back to, that we have this community, our families, our friends, and the home where we've created memories. I've constantly been told that you don't come to school for friends, it's just to learn. Honestly, I don't believe in that statement. The most important thing in high school is to have memories, and that's where friends come in. The friends that you make in school are the ones that are going to be there for you in the future and to celebrate your achievements. They're the ones who are going to be there for your up and downs. As we cross this stage today, we leave all the regret of things that we have done in the past, and we will look forward to our future, to the new beginning, a new lifestyle, and new goals and dreams. Preparing to look forward to the people we meet, the friends we make, and the family that we may create. Though some of us don't know what is to come, we know that we have the privilege to do whatever we want. We can be who we want to be. We have the freedom to do so much for ourselves and those around us. We get to create new moments that can make us stronger. Each and every one of us has been precisely and individually formed, and no two graduates in this room are the same. We now have a better understanding of who we are as individuals, what we desire, what we already have, and what kind of person we will become. We've gained knowledge of our unique talents, strategies for overcoming challenges, and personal goals. What is a Panther, and why does it matter today as we graduate? We've experienced a lot through these past 4 years, from the time being stuck at home on a computer during COVID, almost having our school shut down, to having an outsider put a negative image on our school, to having our neighborhood in the midst of gentrification. Those things will never destroy our pride and our purpose in being who we are. The Panther symbolizes so much. It symbolizes leadership, unity, equality, and strength, the exact same things that this community, this class, this school, this name, and this legacy shows. Even though we're graduating and getting ready to move on to different places, our Panther pride will stay with us as we create and impact our future. I want to thank the teachers and the staff for your support, caring about each of us and keeping us in check so that we may have the opportunity to cross this stage today. I want to give a very special thanks to the families here today. Many of us wouldn't be here today if it really weren't for you. Thank you, everyone, for giving me the honor to give this speech at this significant moment. And finally, as we celebrate this momentous occasion, let's not forget to have a little fun. A wise man once said, "Laugh now, cry later." After all, it's not every day that we don our caps and gowns and celebrate our achievements with our loved ones. So please, let's make some noise for Linden McKinley's very own class of 2023. Congratulations, and here's to a bright and prosperous future. Up next, you will now hear from one of my closest friends, my brother, Akeem Parnell.
Hello. First off, I just want to acknowledge the people that have come here today to support the class of 2023. Our friends, our families, and even our pets. We've put in so much hard work and dedication, and I'm so happy to see everyone here witnessing the payoff. Before I forget, I'm Akeem Parnell, Excellence of Arts Award winner, trombone section leader, former trombone section leader of the unstoppable, mighty Marching Panthers, and soon to be freshman at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Time spent with the staff has had different effects on all of us, but the feeling that every one of us felt was pride. Linden McKinley staff members have made sure that we should be proud of all our efforts. They never did give up on us, did they? Not even just the staff, but also the facilities team and the coaches. I've come a long way, and I can't say I've walked this journey alone. My friends actually carried me most of the journey. There were rarely any times where I felt alone, and if so, I wasn't feeling that way for long. So thank you, Wolf, Chase, Davion, Olivia, IB, Jayana, other Jayana, and so many others. Truthfully, I could be up here saying names that have helped me for hours. The point is, I'm really grateful for all of you. Thank you. Do it with passion or don't do it at all. This is a quote that is on a painting in Tump's band room. It's been there for years, but I never understood what it meant till last year. Passion is the strong desire of doing an activity or beating a goal. Once I found passion in doing the things that I've been doing a lot better. Even so, I'm starting to get better at baseball, playing my trombone, lifting weights, and I can't forget about bowling. Passion is so important because doing something you love will make you so much better at doing it. It gives you a reason to be the best at what you do. Do it with passion or don't do it at all. I still cannot believe that time has moved so fast that I'm now standing here prepared to get my diploma. It's insane because I still remember in 6th grade, I was scared of losing most of my friends, starting in a new place and figuring out my destiny. Now I'm graduating and getting ready for the next chapter, college. The most important thing I've learned out of all my school years is to always ask questions, no matter how stupid you think, because they might get you answers that you need in the future or for some extra money. Possibilities are endless. In these final moments, I just want to say thank you to our teachers, especially Mr. Novelli and Dr. Richardson. Thank you for not letting us give up on ourselves and on opportunities to rise above to new heights. Another huge thank you to Mr. Oscar from I Know I Can. He's been there through the whole entire process and has never let us down. I am extremely grateful. To Mr. Jackson, thank you for all the support you've given us and the events you had set up and helped us with. You made this school year special, and I know at least one of my classmates also agrees. To Mr. Ingram, you have permanently changed my life for the better, and you are one of the main reasons why I've made it so far. Saying thank you or I'm grateful cannot truly explain how I feel. To my fellow peers, clap it up for yourselves. Y'all made it this far, not just for yourselves, but the people that didn't make it along the way. So thank you for the amazing memories, and I'm excited to see where all of you go. Chase the unknown, do what you think you should do it with passion, and don't forget to be you. Thank you and wish you all the best in future endeavors. The last student speaker that you will hear from is Ibrahim Kamara. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ibrahim Kamara, and I'm probably one of the many seniors graduating from Linden, McKinley tonight. To begin, I think this group of young men and women are worthy of a huge round of applause for making it all the way to the finish line tonight. Raising a child isn't easy. I know this because my mom reminds me of this every day, and that she has 4 to raise. Love you, Mama. But all of you out there didn't just raise a child into an adult, but each and every one of you sitting out there have made a major impact in all the lives of us up here as proud graduates, and now there's truly something to celebrate. Over the last 4 years, I've learned a lot about myself, and I want to share 2 things with you that particularly impacted me the most. First is a lesson taught by the great Coach Holmes. He introduced me to what set the standard means. What it means is to do everything above the minimum. In other words, have a goal that you can obtain every day. Have a goal that gets you out of bed in the morning. Have a goal that challenges you, excites you. A goal that drives a passion in you, that makes you scream and cry, then laugh and celebrate all in the same day. I think all of us should aspire to hold ourselves to the standard of greatness. If all of us standing up here can do that, one by one, we can make this world a better place. My final point is a lesson I've learned from the great Michael Jordan. While I haven't actually met him in person, watching his documentary during the pandemic truly opened my eyes and inspired me. Basketball fans will know he has 6 championship rings, never losing the NBA Finals. In 1995, after a short retirement to play minor league baseball, he joined the Bulls again midway through the season and still to take his team to the second round. After the eventual loss, Jordan's personal trainer asked Michael where he'd like to meet up again for off-season training. Michael Jordan looked at his trainer, Tim Grover, and said, "Tomorrow." He had an obligation to himself, the fans, his teammates, his organization, and his family. He said, "If you're going to take 3 hours outside of your day to watch me on TV, I have an obligation to give you my best, all the time, every day." Hearing that literally gave me goosebumps, but I also realized they related to me in a lot of ways. Now, I may not be an NBA superstar, but I am a son, an athlete, and a student. We may not be on TV with millions of fans, but we have someone here today who came just to support us. Someone that may have not spent 3 hours watching us on TV, but rather has spent years of their lives uplifting us to be the young men and women we are today. And with that support, just as Jordan says, that gives us an obligation to give everything we can in life to be the best we can be to return that favor. So to the moms and dads, brothers and sisters, grandparents, aunts, uncles, loved ones, and those watching from above, that Linden McKinley Class of 23 will give you our best every time. Thank you and God bless. I will now call upon our class salutatorian, Trista Heidelberg, to introduce you to our keynote speaker for the night. Thank you.
My name is Trista Heidelberg, and I am our Salute Victorian. And I will be presenting to you Dr. Tina Pierce. Dr. Tina D. Pierce is a servant leader who empowers individuals to create positive, transformative change in their communities. She is serving her first term as a proud member of the Columbus Board of Education, having been elected in 2019. In her first term, she has been a tireless advocate for diversity, equity, and inclusion, leading the committee responsible for updating and rewriting the district's equity policy. Her dedication to leadership extends statewide, where she serves as the president of the Ohio School Board Association Central Region. A proud Buckeye alumni, Dr. Pierce is currently the Chief of Strategy and Belonging for the Ohio State University Alumni Association. She brings over 20 years of experience in higher education, civic engagement, leadership development, and depth knowledge of the strength and reach of the Buckeye Nation. She is the president of the Ohio State Undergraduate Student Government Alumni Association and Demnon Scholar Alumni Society. As a distinguished leader and highly effective partner of strategic priorities and initiative for diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, she has received several honors, including the OSUAA Pay It Forward Award for volunteerism and association of staff and faculty women, Mary Ann Williams Leadership Award. Her courageous spirit and passion for building bridges between the university and its surrounding community led her to establish WORTH, which stands for Working Through Obstacles, Reaching True Heights. And it is an education consulting company that provides evidence-based training and programs to create leadership and increase civic engagement. She is the founder of WORTH, a nonprofit fostering community engagement through civic education and leadership development. Dr. Pierce values education, earning a doctorate of philosophy and political science with a graduate interdisciplinary specialization in college and university teaching, a Master's of Arts in Political Science, a Bachelor's of Arts in Social and Behavioral Science with distinction in Political Science, and a Bachelor's of Arts in Humanities, distinction in African American and African Studies. In 2020, she created the Dr. Tina Pierce Social Justice Scholarship to provide funding to Columbus City Schools graduates who have demonstrated a commitment to community engagement, social justice, and political activism. In creating this scholarship, Dr. Pierce, a Columbus City School graduate herself, envisioned the formation of sustainable connections between current and past Columbus City School youth leaders. The youth leader activists and scholarship recipients continue a legacy and social change within our urban communities that will solidify our generations to come. Dr. Pierce and her husband, Andrew Pierce Sr., have 4 children, Andrew II, Malcolm, Catherine, and Michelle. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warming welcome to Dr. Tina Pierce.
Y'all got to give her another round of applause. That's a long bio right there. So good evening. How y'all feeling, grads? I heard blessed. All right. Thank you so much, Trista, for that excellent introduction to our administrators, teachers, parents, grandparents, cousins, aunties, uncles, family members, and the class of 2023. It is such an honor to be here. Congratulations on reaching this momentous and long-awaited day. I hope this is a day that is giving you everything you hoped for, with some surprises and emotions you may not have expected. As with most graduation speeches, I have been asked to provide you all with an inspirational, yet practical, realistic message about never settling. You see, Micaiah, I firmly believe that each one of us is wonderfully endowed with a purpose. And a goal in life is to determine what that purpose is for you. While nobody can define that purpose for you or try to compartmentalize it in succinct bits of wisdom, I want each of you to know that you already have everything in you that you need to succeed. The mere act of being here today and walking across this stage signifies a level of commitment, perseverance that has brought you here. So instead of 3 points on how to survive the world that awaits you, I want to leave you with 3 points of affirmation, compassion, that inspire you when you feel like giving up, that remind you you are loved when you feel like no one is there, that empowers you when you feel too weak to keep going. In a world filled with challenges and institutions that chip away at what it means to live, and more importantly, learn about the uniqueness of your lived experience, you are among a community of warriors and supporters on this stage behind you. You will continue to see that they will affirm you and your right to joy and your right to pursue happiness and empower you to never settle. So first, I want each of you to know that you are a diamond in the rough. You come from a community and a zip code with a crime rate above the national average, a population whose college degree attainment rate is lower than the rest of Columbus. However, what those statistics and institutions and researchers rarely account for is the resilience, ambition, and hard work of our community. You see, my grandparents raised me in Brittany Hills, and I spent many summer days in Linden and at St. Stephen's Community House. It is through those days spent in the Linden community with my cousins, aunts, uncles, that I learned that I too am Linden proud. My family members may not have had college degrees or fancy titles or blue-collar jobs, but they instilled with me a burning and deep fire to do better. Even when I got into trouble or made poor decisions, I had a family, a community who knew that Tina would make it. And I bet that each one of you has a family member or a community member that knows, Trayron, you will make it. Darion is going to make it. Moreover, when I say that you are a diamond in the rough, I'm not saying that you are magically a diamond found in a rough area. You see, diamonds are not created through spontaneous chance or magic. They are molded by their environment through pressure, challenge, and stress. Diamonds are forged in the communities that produce them. So no matter what anyone may say about where you come from, what you could be, the opportunities that you could have, I'm here to tell you and this city that you are a diamond. You are sparkling, you are shining with ambition to change, not just Linden, but the world, because you have made it to this day. But I need you to strive to become something better after today. Regardless of if you continue your education at a university, enter a trade, don't let anyone look at you and judge you. Don't let them judge you because of where you come from, because you are a diamond, and I never want you to settle. My second point, even though as diamonds you were forged under pressure and stress, I want to emphasize that each one of you is loved. Love, and to a greater extent, compassion, is something that we sorely need in this world. It is something that I hope you have learned a little bit about during these past 18 years and how not to confuse it with other things. Bell Hooks once said that love is an act of will, both an intention and an action. Over the past 18 years, you have intended to do things, whether it be homework, sports, or other activities that led you to this moment. But it is those subjects, passions, and even people that had an intention for and took action towards things that truly demonstrate the measure of love. Each of you, even if no one has told you today, is loved. There is an intention to take something special, human, individually imperfect but perfect, and provide action to prepare them for a world that awaits them. That preparation, whether late at night at a kitchen table doing homework, or at the Linden Library or St. Stephen's Community Center studying to nurture a passion for a subject that interests you, you showed a true act of love. True acts of love are built in times of turbulence, stress, and challenge. And in a world, a city, a community that can sometimes be dark, I want you as diamonds to know that the choice to love is a choice to defy a world that expects instant gratification. So, Tiana, as you embark on the world, I want you to know that you, all of you, are diamonds that were forged in love. Finally, in keeping with my diamond analogy, a diamond is loved but never put away in a box or a drawer, to never be shown off and seen. Again, diamonds are loved. People wear them on their fingers, they icing out their necks and their wrists. A diamond is meant to have a legacy. We give these shiny rocks on fingers and ears because they represent values, they mean a belief and a commitment, a legacy. And each of you graduating today is a testament of that love, of striving for more than what our society standards will predict about your ability. And as you go searching forth to this world and back into Linden, I encourage you to be a solution to strengthen your community. Tomorrow, you will wake up as full adults. You will have the initial tools to build the best community that you can. And while some of you may leave our city or community with the idea that you must leave to succeed or to be defined successful, you don't need to leave. So, Micaiah, what will be the legacy that you represent when people look upon you? Are you that diamond? Will you put yourself in a box to dim your light and to not be seen? Or will you stay true to yourself and our community? Because of all of this that our community has poured into you and invested into you as diamonds, there is an expectation that there will be a return. That each of you will go back into our community and give back, that you will shine. And in that, let me give you one word of advice. We know that you all are beautiful and loved diamonds in the rough, who are expected to build a legacy of service so others may learn from and be inspired by your example. And so, Ibram, just as you shared earlier in your speech, but you changed it a little bit, Pastor Towns wakes his children up and has them run the track. He doesn't have them run the track to train for basketball or track, even though it gives kind of this King Richard's vibe. But he has them run those laps so they know what it feels like to be a champion, to know what it feels like to win. Because when life knocks you down and throws you challenges, it will take the memory of a victory to remind you that you are a diamond. It will take the memory of a person who told you that you were a diamond that carries you forward. So whoever that person is, grandparents, moms, dad, cousins, a diamond remains in the ground until chosen, cleaned, polished, and groomed for the success and greatness for which it was always destined. Today, as we celebrate you all as diamonds, the success that you will bring and the beautiful and terrific ways that you will shine in our future, we can't wait to see. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your graduation.
All right, we're at the point that we've all waited for. So, it is with immense pleasure and pride, Dr. Pierce, that I hereby certify to you that the graduation class of 2023 has indeed not only met, but has surpassed the prescribed requirements of the Columbus Board of Education and the state of Ohio for graduation from high school, and is hereby now prepared to receive the appropriate certificates and diplomas.
Presenting the Linden McKinley STEM Academy graduating class of 2023. Tanya Alcantara Arison. My Angel Barber. Christiane Brown. Trayron Daniels II. Layla Delosier. Darion Dixon. Kaishan Cisco. Sheraldina Featherstone. Felix Gonzalez Jr. Robert Gaucher. Stacia Greer. Denasia Harris. Zachary Hassan. Demario Hughes. Charles Jackson III. Zaire Jordan. Lloyd Kelly III. Wolf Love. Angelica Mendez Garcia. Dejour Miller. Jemiah Miller. Hinak Manilik. Micaiah Moore. Demarion Nelms. Destiny Pleasant. Jayana Price. Ezekiel Roberts. Herbert Robertson III. Queonte Robertson. Kanaya Rodriguez. Sincere Scott. Tanaya Sheffield. Jameson Seibert. Olivia Simpson. Nazir Sims. Brandon Smith. Davion Smith. Chase Villegas Williams. Donnell Waller. Danny Weaver. Jamaica Wharton. Davion Williams. Carnell Woodfork. Alexander Henson. Ibrahim Camara. Hakeem Parnell. Skylar Davila. Rukia Mohamud. Candy Cruz Gordillo. Kenny Mark Sainville. Trista Heidelberg. Layla Payne. Corian Butts. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, it is again my pleasure to present to you the Linden McKinley STEM Academy graduating class of 2023.
Good evening. My name is Layla Payne, class vice president, and a proud member of the graduated class, or should I say, one of the newest alums of Linden McKinley STEM Academy, class of 2023. Have you ever heard the phrase, tassel is worth the hassle? Turning of the tassel, from the right side to the left side signifies the recognition of earning a diploma or degree. My fellow graduates of the class of 2023, please stand, and on the count of 3, please join me in turning the tassel. 1, 2, 3. Please remain standing, and congratulations again. We did it!
Woo! All right. Graduates of the class of 2023, the time has come for you to join the most distinguished community, the alums of Linden McKinley STEM Academy. This community will be yours for life. You will stand with graduates who, like you, will change the world, who will challenge the world, and who will carry that Panther pride with them in all that they do. Know that while you leave Linden McKinley today, you do not leave it behind. Linden McKinley has changed each of your lives, and you have changed Linden McKinley just as much. You have been part of its evolution and have left your mark on it in countless ways. You are ready. I have no doubt in that, and I am backed in that belief by the faculty. I also know that you did not get here alone. Your journey to this day has been made possible by many people, so let us give thanks. Let us begin by recognizing the staff who have supported you in myriad of ways. I would like to take a moment to recognize, in particular, the staff who never let us give up. The staff who came to the building and did the work that needed to be done. And the staff who inspired us all. Graduates, yours has been an extraordinary and unprecedented journey that called for extraordinary and unprecedented resiliency. You answered that call, and Linden McKinley will tell your story with pride for generations to come. As you go forth today, I leave you with this: fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risk. Be bold. Be a force for good. Be the legacy Linden McKinley expects and needs you to be. Congratulations, graduates. We love you. At this time, we will have the recessional. So families, stay. That's for after the program. As we do the recessional, families and friends, please stay seated as we escort our Linden McKinley alum with the recessional. Please meet them downstairs following the recessional. Thank you and have a great time. Be safe tonight.